Hello, welcome back with another video. Whoa, video. Now, I'm sorry you haven't gotten any bangers recently. There's been a lot of stuff happening. You know, it's like the end of the year. It's the end of the semester. It's the big guns. I have to get work turned in, and also I have to prepare for finals. Like, I'm gonna be a little bit busy. But I managed to squeeze in some time right here to tell you all guys about a video that is way long overdue. In fact, a story time that's way long overdue if I'm being exact. I'm going to be getting into how my prom night went. Now, I didn't really talk about it, but if y'all like follow me on Instagram, y'all should have known like about like some crazy stuff that happened. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get into this video. Now, before we dive on into how this magical yet bumming night went, I feel like y'all are here and y'all ready to get into it, but you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, and that's a pretty big issue for Waylon. I'm gonna need you to hit that subscribe button, and also I'm gonna need you to hit that like button as well. Follow all my socials so that way you get like more involved in my life, and you just, see shit that not a lot of people could see. Just exclusive content, but not OnlyFans, because I don't think I could ever subject myself to that. Lastly, after you hit that subscribe button, I'm gonna need you to hit that notification bell so that way you're notified every time when I post a video, because you do not want to miss an upload. Banger after banger after banger after banger is coming all 2022 and beyond. You don't want to miss an upload, trust me. Now, with all that being said out of the way, I said we go ahead and get into this prom night. Now, I've really never wanted to go to prom at the beginning of my senior year, but then I realized like how you only have one prom, and like there's just, it's just a magical night that, you have to experience at a point in time. And like kids like from the past 2 years haven't been able to go to prom just because of the pandemic. So imagine how lucky I could be getting. Those kids probably wanted to go to prom. Those kids probably wanted to experience the things that I was experiencing when I went to prom. So after taking that into effect, I decided to become hella humbled and grateful. So I really wanted to like do it, but it was just all the extra work and all the stuff. You have to prepare for this, you have to prepare for that, you gotta figure out what outfit you're gonna wear, you gotta figure out how you're gonna stun on them hoes, you gotta figure out if you're gonna just how are you gonna act at prom, period. So after all that like stressful thing went to my mind, I didn't want to go at first, but then I ended up going anyway because parents, they want to capture this magical moment and stuff like that. And I eventually gave into it as I saw my friends were going to prom too. So I was just like, yeah, I'm not going to be lame. I'm going to go out and have fun and, like, make the best of this. Like, make the best of, like, the fun that I have left at school. Because I'm going to be leaving high school in a couple weeks. So, like, I might as well just do it. So, anyway, I went and got my suit. And I had, I'll, like, post, like, a picture up here. You probably already seen it on my Instagram. But, like, here you go. I had this, light blue suit. It's actually right there if you want to see it, too. Like, it's, like, right there. Like, you're looking right at it. Yeah, it was this light blue suit, a red tie and, a white tee. And then I had these spiky red bottom loafers. And I also had, like, a Cuban link under, like, my collar. And, like, I had a Cuban link under my tie and under my collar, if that makes sense a little bit more. I don't know if it does. But if it does, it does. If it doesn't, I can't explain it any kind of other way for you to interpret that. You just might be slow as hell. But anyway, I'm getting too off topic. Jesus Christ. So I didn't really get into like, getting all the stuff until maybe the day of, which is something that is a bad habit that I really need to stop doing, because I can't just be doing shit the day of. I have to get it ready and stuff. But y'all gotta realize, like, being a boy and having like all stuff done to you is low-key kind of hard, because like men, we don't want to get like stuff because like we know that we would come to prom any kind of way. I mean, I was about to come to prom with some slacks, a blazer, and some sneakers. Like, that's my original suit. But my sister was all like, nope, you were not gonna be that one kid, you were not gonna be that one bummy kid. And you're all like, you know what, you're right, let me go ahead and stun on these hoes. So I got like this whole outfit that you probably already seen. I probably posted the picture in the video. And I also had my hair braided too, which was, I'm not gonna lie, painful as hell. Like, painful, long process, even though it was 2 hours. And I know 2 hours is not even close to the average time that a man should be getting their hair done. Yeah, that shit took some time, and it wasn't pleasant either. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my scalp was getting burned by the blow dryer, and like my hair was getting pulled to the like root, like of the root of the shit. Like, it was getting braided by the root underneath the skin. So it was just like, yeah, it was very painful, not pleasant, not a pleasant thing to do at all. And I was supposed to tie rubber bands at the end so that way it wouldn't frizz up and, unbraid so quickly. But that's what ended up happening anyway, which is why they only lasted for about a week and a half. So, yeah, that's basically how like the whole preparation went. And now we're gonna get to like the prom. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna name my school, but you probably already know which school I go to if you know, look at my Instagram. So anyway, as I was saying, um we decided to like take pictures, have the whole family like, be our little paparazzi. We were getting our pictures taken and stuff like that. And I was trying to get my pictures taken, and my sister, I rode with my sister, or like I went with my sister and her friends, but I was gonna go ahead and go to like with my friends when I got there. Now here was my original plan. So there was supposed to be an after party after prom, which was basically gonna be like, drugs, smoking, drinking, partying, like, like an actual prom. Because like a prom you're supposed to get fucked up, but it's school, so you gotta keep like that stuff like kept in until you get to the after party. So yeah, you could turn up the stuff, but like you have to wait till the after party, which is what I was planning on going to. Because here was my sister's plan. We were gonna ride to prom. We were gonna stay there for maybe an hour. We weren't gonna stay there for the whole time. We were gonna go get something to eat at High Hop and then go home. Do you know how boring that sounds? Do you know how boring that sounds? That sounds boring as hell. Boring. And I mean boring. I didn't want to do that. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Y'all can do y'all little thing. I'm gonna go have fun and I'm gonna go get fucked up. So anyway, my aunt got us this party bus. Thank you, Auntie, by the way. Shout out to Auntie. She gave us this little party bus that like we had in, but of course, like I didn't want to bring any of my friends because, we were gonna be going straight home, and also they didn't want, the driver, the chauffeur, he was basically in charge of us, so he had to make sure we weren't getting into stuff that we weren't even supposed to be getting into. So that was basically like how that went, and it wasn't very pleasant either. So we pulled up to prom playing Cocky as Fuck by Megan Thee Stallion, because I'm with a bunch of girls, so we had to have like we had to have like a song that just like proved that we those people. So I came in, everybody's complimenting me on my outfit, and I'm seeing everybody else, and oh my god, a lot of people prom they shut the prom down. A lot of these girls had like the prom made. They had me staring. I'm not gonna lie, they had me staring a lot. They had me staring. It kind of makes me feel bad about what I'm about to tell you later, but I'm gonna, later. So anyway, one of my friends there, I want to give him a nickname, but at the same time, let's just call him Big. So me and Big were like close friends. Well, like we're not even really close friends. We just cool with each other at this point. We may be close friends, but it's just every time when I try to hang out, he gets busy. And that's pretty much to deal with all of my friends, which will be in another video. A lot of my friends, they aren't close and stuff. And like whenever I want to hang out, they're busy. Or whenever I'm busy, they want to hang out. It's just a weird correlation, and they know what time I work. So it's just like, it feels like, but let me go ahead and div it back in. So me and Big, we know that we were gonna shut the party down. Cause I'm not gonna lie, if we're there, oh yeah, we're gonna make this shit somewhat fun. And I'm not gonna lie, the prom was like low budgeted. It was weak as fuck. They had these Sprites, they had water, they had soda. They didn't have like no punch bowl. They had like all these tables. But like there was this big mosh pit where like you like dance, show your moves, and have fun. And I was finna show my moves, and I was finna have some fucking fun. I'm not even gonna lie. My sister was just sitting there at the table, catching up with friends, sitting over there like she got in trouble at recess. And I'm like, girl, we're at prom, right? We're supposed to like, be fucking it up. We're supposed to be having fun. But in her excuse, there was no music for her to bounce her ass to. So I guess that's kind of like a good enough excuse, because there wasn't good music. Most of the music, or like the DJ, he would play like Spanish music on top of Spanish music, a couple of bangers. He played like some Drake. He played like Sosa by Chief Keef. He played Big Ol' Freak, which was my turn up point, even though it got cut short, which is kind of weak as hell. So yeah, but a majority of the music that he played was very Hispanic music, which I get it. There's a lot of Hispanic people, but come on, like make something for all of us. Like, come on, like you play like a couple songs that everybody know, and the fact you are like objectifying Hispanic culture with popular Spanish TikTok songs, that's low-key kind of messed up, and I don't think that's why anybody was feeling it either. But we danced to it anyway, because like we trying to have fun, we trying to get lit and stuff. So I think maybe an hour and a half in, like, I'm turning up, everybody's turning up. So I think it's like 10:40 or something. My sister texted me talking about, where are you? We're ready to go. And I'm like, babe, what do you mean? Like, I'm staying here. Like, I want to have fun. I want to have fun with my friend. Like, that's it. And my friend was getting numbers and stuff. Like, we were talking to females. We were getting numbers. We was like trying to hook up. We was trying to link up. Like, we were trying to do all types of stuff. Like, come on now. And you want me to leave an hour early? Mind you, prom ended at 12 o'clock. And I said that it was 10:40. We have an hour and 20 minutes left and you want to leave because it's lame and stuff. On top of that, there was like a bunch of like prom, like there was a prom queen, a prom king, people who got elected that we don't even know. And in fact, some of the girls should have actually got voted like, you know, prom queen. She didn't get prom queen though, which was very weird. So like I was trying to have fun, like, you know, I was trying to talk to girls and, you know, have my fun and stuff. And I said, I'm gonna ride with one of my friends because I'm trying to go to this after party. What are you talking about? So I think maybe 10 minutes later, she's FaceTiming me. She's telling me, no, you have to come on. And I'm like, why? And then like apparently like the party bus chauffeur, he said that I had to like, or like the person had to know where I was going because he can't just leave me, you know, unsupervised like that. Like anything can happen to me and stuff like that. So I guess that was a valid reason. But the chauffeur said it was okay if my mom said it was okay. So my sister proceeds to call my mom, and of course, her being a party pooper, of course, said no because she doesn't know. And then like my mom uses this excuse talking about, well, I can't let you go with somebody that you like. I don't even know. You don't want to meet them. Every time when I try to have you meet one of my friends, you get busy out of nowhere. Every time when I try to have you hang out with my friends or have them come over to our house, you busy. You can't have no company. I can't have no company. But my sister's friends could come out of your house damn near every day of the month. Jesus, I'm stuttering right now because this kind of actually made me mad, and I'm still in this moment. So I have to cut. So you're telling me I have to cut short my night because my sister and her friends want to dip because they're just a bunch of party poopers and lames. And on top of that, I can't even go to the after party. Yeah, I'm not happy. But of course, I still have this plan to follow through. So I told my friend that I have to go because like my sister's trying to go. And then he said, are you finna see me at the party? And I'm like, yeah. And so when he said that, he like, you know, slapped me on the back hella hard, and then I just did. And we went to IHOP. I was not hungry. In fact, I was the opposite of hungry. Like the thing is, you already know me. If I'm mad, I don't eat like at all. Like I do not eat. I would starve myself than be unhappy than eat, because when I'm unhappy and I'm eating, I'm not gonna enjoy the food and I'm most likely gonna stop eating. So it's just like I ordered food, but then I didn't eat it. Like I ordered food from IHOP and I didn't eat it. So everybody was talking about how like the prom was like this and that and it was lame. And I'm like, how do y'all know? Y'all weren't even doing nothing. Y'all was just sitting there, just recording everybody else. You have the right to judge everybody else who's in that mosh pit because you want to sit there on the sidelines and just watch them act a fool. It's prom night. Who the fuck cares? Like, I'm trying to have fun. And that was me the whole time. That's why you couldn't find me, because I was actually having fun. And I was talking to females. I was dancing. I was doing all types of shit. Like, what is you talking about? And so they were just judging the whole prom. And I was just sitting there. And I was like, yeah, you know what? That's it. Yeah, I'm putting my AirPods in. Like, I'm not in the mood right now. So I put my AirPods in. At this point, I think it's like 11:48. We dropped everybody off. Me and my sister go home. But, of course, I had an agenda. I was trying to follow through with my plan to go to the after party still, even though, like, you know, prom was over and my sister was home. So, like, how would that work? And my sister, well, like, the thing is that the whole, like, after party thing just happened so suddenly, and I'm planning on it, but I didn't. I texted my brothers. They said that they were going to pick me up and stuff. I was just cool. So I decided to find a way to sneak out. It did not take me, like, okay, it was 11:48. It did not take me till 12:30 for them old folks to go to sleep. When I tell you, it did not take until 12:30. And at that point, the party was over, and I'll tell you why in a second. So, I jump out the patio because, you know, I can't, like, you know, walk out the front door, because if you open the front door, like, the street lights have this glance that will shine if I do open the door, so that way they'll know if somebody's leaving or somebody's intruding or not. And, you know, I can't have my mom worried about those different types of things. So I decided to go out to the patio and I jump off there. So when I jump off there, my brother comes and picks me up at the front of the apartment complex at, I think, 1:20 something o'clock. Yeah, so that's yeah, so like he picked me up and he like let me know, and I was just ranting off talking about how I could have missed this whole thing because she want to act a fool and she want to like be stupid. So anyway, I pull up to the Addy and I get out the car and nobody's there. There's no entry, like the door is closed and something. Some dude walks by me and says that the party is over. Go home, bro. What? Mind you, on the invitation, it said 11:30 to 4:30 a.m. Or actually not even 4:30, 3:30 a.m. Which means if I got there at like 1:30, so that means I had 2 hours. I would have like at least 2 hours left. But apparently this is where I'm getting from the people who actually did attend the party, including Big and, you know, a couple of other people. Apparently, when the party started, an hour later, one of the neighbors called the cops. And when the cops came, apparently everybody ran and they jumped the fence because nobody was trying to get arrested because they're teenagers and they're intoxicated. So everybody was jumping over the fence and everybody was like smoking, you know, doing all that shit. So like they threw that shit aside and like everybody was just, you know, running to cars and stuff and everybody was drunk as fuck. So yeah, that was it. So I went in my brother's car, Madison. I spent the rest of the night in my brother's home, which was, yeah, wasn't really the prom night I was expecting, and I could have stayed longer if it weren't for my sisters. And yeah, I was mad as fuck. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. And also, by the way, I did not pull up in that prom outfit. I'm letting y'all know that right now. I did not pull up in that prom outfit. You think I was finna rip that outfit itself? Like, totals up to about like $800 or more. Like, I was not finna pull up to that party in that outfit. Like, straight. I wasn't finna go straight from prom to that. Like, no. And also, so I decided to like pull up and, you know, my Rockets hoodie. If you see my Instagram, you would know like this fit. I have this Rockets hoodie, then I have these black skinny jeans and my Air Jordan Barcelona sweaters. I think that's what they're calling. So I have these Air Jordan 1s Barcelona sweaters. I pulled up in that fit, and apparently it was a pool party too, and that was one of the reasons why my sisters didn't want to go, is because, like, you know, a pool party, like, we don't have no swim clothes or nothing. And so then I snuck out. So like I basically snuck out for nothing. So I was gonna get in trouble and I wasn't gonna be having no fun. So yeah, that was basically it. The next day, everybody's just texting me about the party, talking about how crazy the party is. And when I tell y'all, I was so mad. I was mad that I started crying. I was punching the pillow. I was punching the bed. I was getting ready to just yell at my sister. By the way, my sister has no right to be angry at me right now at all. She really doesn't, because we've been having this argument like for like the past week, and she has no right to be angry at me. If anybody should be angry, it should be me. Like I be trying to be cool. I be trying to push that shit to the side. But how are you gonna be angry knowing damn well that you jeopardize my social status? Explain that. That was just very weird. I go to school and I'm hearing more stories about it. And I'm just like, can I escape this? Like, I don't want to hear about this fucking party. And mind you, me and Big never hung out at all. Like, outside of school. In fact, now that I think about it, every single one of my friends I have not hung out with outside of school at all, unless it was work or just a casual run-in. Just a casual run-in. And in that case, that'd be like, what, 2 minutes of talking time? Like, no, at all. So this was my only chance to do that, and I missed it. All because of just some silly parents and authority. That's so crazy. If I would have planned this ahead of time, I most likely would have went to that party and I would have had fun just like everybody else. But of course, me just finding out last second, you know, I can't do all those things. So yeah, I was mad right now, but I was mainly mad at myself because I really let that shit just jeopardize me. I really let that shit happen to me. That's so fucking crazy. That is so crazy. Like, just wow. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, prom night, it was good, but it could have been better. I'm not gonna lie, it could have been better. So, yeah, that was it for this. That's pretty much sums it up for the end of the story. I don't even know if I wanna, like, post this. I'm just mad talking about this right now. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all comment how y'all prom went, if it did go well, you know, this, that, and the third, you know, like, you know, basically, like, what to do. Anyway, guys, I love all you guys who do support me and who do actually watch my videos or take the time to watch my videos. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a good rest of your day, or I don't know, just when y'all see this, like have a good rest of whatever y'all are.